Hi, welcome back to Parenting Anywhere. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about ways that you can capture memories and cherish moments. I remember when my girls were little and growing up, infants and toddlers and even elementary school age, people would always say, you will never believe how quickly time is going to pass. It goes so quickly. Cherish every minute that you have. Enjoy this. And I know that's really hard to do when you're in the middle of dirty dishes and needing to change diapers and fussy babies and all kinds of other challenges that you face as a young mom or a young dad. But it's really true. I remember thinking, man, teenage years seem forever, and then I blink and they're here. It seems like just yesterday I had toddlers running around my house calling me mom, and now I've got toddlers running around my house calling me mama. So time does go very, very quickly. And one thing that I did to try to help save or cherish some of those memories was I decided I was going to try to make a book every year that my child was living and growing and changing, and it was going to try to do something to capture a memory from that year. And this was before Shutterfly and all the fancy stuff, so these are some of mine. This one is just a photo album, and it's called Emily's Funny Day. And this was a stage where she was just giggling. It just seemed like the whole year long she was nothing but a giggle box. And the really neat thing about it now, my mom was very artistic, and so I asked her to draw the pictures. And again, this was before Shutterfly, but I'm so glad because now that my mom is gone, her illustrations and her part of the book make these books even more valuable. But this was just a book from Emily's preschool years. This was the first one I made for Brianne. The first year of her life, she was colicky as a baby. And so this just told the story about her being colicky, and then at the end she burps and feels better. So it was kind of humorous too. But again, my mom drew the pictures for that one. This one was when Emily decided everything she had to eat was a pickle. She had to have a pickle. And so I wrote a book about I'd like a pickle, please. And then in the end, she has a dream and turns into a pickle and decides that she can eat things besides pickles when she wakes up. Another one where Brianne was little and she actually swallowed a little, when the Polly Pockets were real tiny, she swallowed one of her sister's Polly Pockets. And so I wrote about the adventures of Polly Pocket. But a book that kind of would tell a major event or something funny that happened in that year of the child's life and of them growing up. So now as we look back on that, that's really a fun, cherished memory that we have in book form. And like I said, it makes it even more special if you're artistic and can draw those pictures or have someone else be a part of it. I never realized at the time how much more meaningful it would be by adding my mom's touch to the illustrations, but it really is. And then another thing that I did as the girls then got older and Shutterfly did become a part of our life, I tried every year of their high school years to make them a photo book that captured all the different things, like homecoming or when they got their driver's license or their black belt in Taekwondo. And not only do they make nice books to remember that year of their life, but it also made me more intentional to take pictures and think, oh, I need a picture of this for their book. And so it helped encourage me to take those pictures as well. And then one other thing that I did with the photo books was we would always vacation with my brother and his family when we were little. And so I would make a book that commemorated or helped remember some of the events that went on that vacation. And every vacation I would come up with a silly theme that we would do. One year it was the Wizard of Oz, and I made each one of us a character of the Wizard of Oz. Superheroes was one year. Trying trying to think, Disney characters. And then I would come up with trivia or some kind of game to go along with that. One year it was TV Westerns. And then we would take some of those old time TV shows and we would sit around after dinner and watch those shows. Just things to build family. Now, I'm not lying. The older once the kids got teenagers, they kind of thought old Aunt Evie and Mom was kind of goofy with her ideas. But I know that they also secretly loved it, because months before, when we were in the planning stages of our vacation, they would always say, "What's the theme this year? What's our theme going to be? What's our theme going to be?" So just fun ways to create and capture memories. And these are just some ways through books that I have found to be able to do that. A good friend of mine said that she did something similar with Christmas ornaments. Every year she would get her child an ornament that depicted something that happened, like maybe one year if they went to Disney, they would all get a Disney character as an ornament. If it was the year that they got a bike or learned how to ride a bike, she would get them a bike that was an ornament, something that would symbolize a memory or an activity that happened that year in their life. And then when they turned 18, 21, however old they were when they left home with the ornaments and all the memories from those ornaments from the years that they had grown up. So those are just a few ways that can kind of help you capture and hang on to those memories, because time does go so quickly. And I challenge you to try to start some way of capturing and cherishing the moments and the memories. And if you have some other ways, I would love to hear what you do, so that maybe we can share with others and get some other ways to help us remember and help mark for our children, because this helps with the bonding process. This helps them feel more connected and more a part of the family and buy into your values and the sense of pride of being part of the special family that you have and that you have created and that God has given you. So again, I challenge you, come up with a way, whether it's through books or ornaments or whatever else you can think of, to capture those memories and then pass them on for many years to come. I'll talk to you later.